What if I told you that $100, yes, one single Benjamin, could actually be your golden ticket to financial freedom? But here's the mind-blowing part. $100 invested correctly today could snowball into tens of thousands of hundreds of dollars. That can all happen over time. It starts by just starting. In this video, you'll know exactly how to turn your $100 bill into thousands for the future. That $100 bill is going to be your foundation to building true wealth. And I'll show you step by step in a way that's very achievable and relatable today. Hi, I'm Lydia, and today we're talking about something that most people actually ignore. And that one thing is starting out small. I'm gonna show you how to start with exactly $100 and how that $100 can grow exponentially into thousands. Because that's really what separates people who are able to build true wealth versus those who are just scraping by in retirement. This isn't just a theory, it is proven. I'll break down the real numbers and the real stories for you today. I remember this day like it was yesterday. I had $100 in my pocket that was not assigned to a bill. Thank God. I felt rich. For context, I was actually living on ramen noodles at the time. Yes, ramen noodles. You heard that right. I was dodging monthly expenses, and here I was just staring at $100 Benjamin. I was staring at the $100 bill as if it was the winning lottery ticket. And at the time, I was in college, so God came down from the heavens and told me to be responsible, and so I did. I opened up my very first investment account. Fast forward a few years later, that $100 bill that I invested many years ago has now multiplied, compound, over and over again, and it's now thousands of dollars. Definitely not a million, I wish, but it did get to the thousands. And I'm gonna show you how you can do this step by step. Here's the thing that I want you to know. Investing isn't about starting big. It's about starting consistently, starting small. You don't need $10,000 to begin investing. You just need $100 and a solid plan. Compound interest, let me tell you something. Compound interest is almost like superpowers in the financial world, okay? And it doesn't care if you start small, so that's the good thing. The earlier you start, the faster your money grows. The key here that I'm trying to get you to see is this has everything to do with momentum and consistent habits, not the amount that you're starting with. So let me break it down for you with some numbers. If you invest $100 today into a fund that earns on average of 10% annually, for example, the S&P 500, here's what will happen. After 10 years, you would have $260. After 20 years, you would have $670. After 30 years, you would have $1,750. After 40 years, you would have $4,500. After 50 years, you would have $11,500. And that's with just that single $100 bill that you invested without continuously investing. Now, let's say you started out by investing that $100 bill, and every month moving forward, you invested $50. So let's say in January, you made your first initial investment of $100. And then every other month after January, you continuously invest $50. Here's what will happen. After 10 years, you would have $7,800. After 20 years, you would have $28,000. After 30 years, you would have $83,000. After 40 years, you would have $210,000. After 50 years, you would have $520,000. All from just starting out with $100 bill and consistent habit. Now here's a fun fact. Warren Buffett, one of the most wealthiest men on the planet today, from the age of 11 years old is when he started investing. That's actually how he got majority of his wealth. And you're literally using the same principle that Warren Buffett used in order to gain wealth and become successful. Now, here's the thing that most beginners, they get completely wrong. They automatically think that $100 is too small to start investing. But it's not about money. It's about building investment habits. Every time you contribute a single dollar to your investment account, you're training your brain to continue to be consistent and to be patient. You're also learning how to pick investments, how to tolerate market swings, how to track your growth, all without risking a ton of money. Here's your step-by-step blueprint in order to start investing today. Choose your platform. There are so many different platforms like Robinhood, Acorn, Fidelity. There are tons. They're all designed specifically for a specific reason. For example, Fidelity is very beginner friendly. The second step is to actually go through the list and pick your investments. In my opinion, low-cost index funds or ETFs are perfect for beginners. You can actually automate your contributions, so whenever you get paid, your money actually goes right into your investment account automatically. So you can literally set it and forget it. Even $10 to $50 every 2 weeks is just fine. You just gotta start. Another thing is to ignore the market noise. Don't check your account daily, okay? Let the market do its thing. ETFs and index funds, as I told you before, they have a proven track record of increasing between 7 to 10% every year. And if the market looks crazy, great. That's an investor's happiest moment because they know that that's the perfect time to go ahead and invest even more money. And finally, reinvest your dividends. Compound interest, it works even faster when your gains earn gains. Once you see your first $10 to $20, it starts to become an addictive growth. And this is the right things we want to be addicted to, like investing. You'll naturally want to start investing more. And again, you're going to get into a great routine, a great habit of investing. Remember, $100 bill is not just money. It's your first step to financial freedom. So you don't need a fortune to start investing. $100 is good enough. Consistency beats one-time effort. Automating your contributions, they actually remove stress. You set it and forget it and it does its thing. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Start now, start small, and let time do the heavy lifting for you. If you got value from this video, be sure to share this with someone that you actually care about, whether it's a friend or a family member, because you want to make sure that they're set up correctly for financial success. Check out my other video right here where I talk about what will happen if you invest $1 every single day and how that can turn into $1 million very quickly. Remember, you don't need a fortune, honey. You need $100 and a solid plan. I'll see you in the next one.